everyone, and welcome to Camp Nano. Day 25. It is currently 2:30 in the afternoon. Today was a pretty big cleaning day, so our apartment is super nice and fresh, and I just showered because I smelled like bleach. I think I'm actually going to start building Legos today. I know that's probably not what you expected me to say. I'm so behind on my goal that it's stupid. I know you probably think that I should be writing right now, which I should, but I want to work on Legos today, so I'm going to. And I'm going to make a schedule for how many words I need to write each day this next week in order to win. Oh, we got baby. Yeah. Here he is. Oh, sweet baby. Oh wait, I need to find his bottom. There he is. I mean, he looks the same as the other one. The other one. Oh. Aww. That's so cute. Focus. Do you have a little thing to go in for this one? Like a little carrier? I don't know. I don't know if he does. He may just have to be held by Papa. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Camp Nano, day 26. It is Monday, April 26th, and it is 10:55 a.m. and I have just sat down with my very late breakfast. Also, I got new glasses. I don't know if you like them. I like them. I realized that I am just so behind on watching, well, I'm behind on Camp Nano, which we know, that's no surprise, but I am also quite behind on catching up with other author tubers videos. And I know like Leah Rummel did a 24-hour write-a-thon kind of a thing, and I am dying to know how that went for her. So, but she posted it 4 days ago and I haven't seen it yet, so I need to go watch all of these videos. I also have to film a TikTok giveaway. By the time you are watching this video, it will already be up on my TikTok. I'm friends with the developers of Flow, which is a Pomodoro timer app that I absolutely fell in love with and posted about it on TikTok. And now I am friends with the developers, and they thought, hey, we should do a giveaway together. And I said, I don't know how that's gonna go, but sure. So I'm going to be filming that and posting that today. So if you would like to go enter, I think you might still have time. But it's really exciting. It's for the pro version of Flow. That's what the winner is looking at. I just tried to hop, oh, don't mind Robert Downey Jr. in the back. I just tried to hop on the Discord server, and they're in the middle of a sprint. So I'm just going to wait for them to be done, and then I will join them. But this is the first time that I'm sitting down to write. supposed to write 5,000 words today, and I wrote 1,000. So overall, not great. I can just tell that the next 3 days are gonna be an absolute sprint trying to get everything done. I don't know. Part of me is also like, if I don't hit the goal, I don't hit the goal. And that's fine, but also so not fine, you know? Okay, see you tomorrow.
Angles matter.
Ew. We're in the Starbucks line.
Hi.
And you guys will never believe it, but it's 9 a.m. and I'm awake.
You were up really early today.
I was up really
I
early.
was shocked. I was like, oh shit, she's up. Sorry.
Love that that's
Pause.
the reaction to me getting up early.
Oh, expletive. She's awake.
I'm gonna get back, eat my egg bites, and drink my coffee leaf, and then get writing, because I didn't write at all yesterday. Instead, I moped and watched Soul. Oh wow, you can see Starbucks in the back. I love that. I have like 9,000, 10,000 words that I need to write today. So that's cool. So hopefully the coffee and eggs will help with that. So I just sat down to get some writing done, but I'm kind of reading in between. I'm reading A Kingdom of Flesh and Fire right now. I'm trying to not like consume it in one sitting like I did for From Blood and Ash, because I felt like it was just a little too much to read it all in like one major sitting. So I'm trying to spread it out a little bit. I have to sneeze. Bless me. And then I'm going to get some sprints done, or not sprints. I'm gonna probably set like a 30-minute timer and do a couple flow sessions and hopefully be able to make a lot of progress, because I've got a ways to go today. I know that you guys watching this right now are like, Caitlin, you need to write. Like, what are you doing? But I am so deep in Story Genius right now. If you're not familiar, this book, Danica Gray has talked a lot about this on her channel, and it's the book that she is using to help kind of plot and plan her Camp Nano project that she started. And I was so intrigued by the book, and we talked about it a little bit on one of my live streams. I asked her what was like the biggest piece of advice that she had taken away from the book so far. We talked a lot about like character development and how important backstory is and all of that, and I was so intrigued, so I was like, I gotta get the book. So I did, and I am only 50 pages in. I've been reading off and on, and it's so good that it's making me question everything I've ever written. And that's fun, and that's great. That's a nice little, you know, thing to be thinking about. But I'm really enjoying it so far. I'm so glad that I ended up getting it, and I'm gonna keep going. But I have a feeling that, I don't know, I think tomorrow and the next day are going to be really, really big writing days, and I'm just going to suck it up and I'm gonna get through it, or I'm just not gonna reach my goal this month, and I'm working on being okay with that. I'm thinking about it. I've really been thinking about the idea of writing for the sake of writing, and writing because you need words on the page and not because, you know, you have something worthwhile to say. And I just feel like lately my writing isn't coming organically, which I know can be a little tricky because writing doesn't always come organically, and if you continue to wait for it to come organically, it may never come. So I know that, you know, that's a fine line to walk on, but I don't know. part of me just wants to finish this book and think about my writing, reassess, and go from there. We'll see. This is fun. You ignore all of the balloons. It is my roommate's birthday today. Today is April 29th, and today is officially the day that I am throwing in the Camp Nano towel. I have my reasons for wanting to not continue with Camp Nano this year, at least the April camp. I know it's crazy only having 2 days left, but I am about 15,000 words behind right now, and that is a big commitment to sit down and try and get all of that taken care of in 2 days. And it's a commitment that I simply do not want to undertake, and I will share why. I think this is going to open up a little bit of a larger conversation as a whole, and I'm learning a lot about myself as an author, and I've done a lot of thinking. And if you've been watching every vlog and following every vlog, it's so obvious how I've pushed off writing constantly, and then I've switched back and forth. Over the course of this past month, I have worked in 3 or 4 different projects, which is like, that's crazy at that point. Like, it's just chaos. There's no order, there's no rhyme or reason to why I am writing in the projects that I am. And I need to kind of take a step back as a writer and reevaluate how I want to approach writing. You all saw me read my Nano book for the first time, and there was a moment where I was like, what was the point of doing this when I feel like this entire story can be scrapped? There was nothing that was salvageable. There was nothing that I thought was really well done. And actually, no, I need to rephrase that, because I think I should preface this all by saying that I believe myself to be a good writer. I do. I think I can write things and they can sound beautiful. I can craft beautiful sentences that flow and are gorgeous to read, but I don't think anything that I've written has any fucking meaning behind it. Like, truly. I don't think that the stories that I'm currently producing are having the punch that I want them to have. And it's funny because I said that I'd been reading a bunch of craft books, and I have. And if you'd like a list of everything that I own and that I've read, I can absolutely give you that list. But yesterday I just started Story Genius, which was recommended by Danica. And some of the things that she mentions in this book, for the first time, I was like, oh my God, that's my problem. She would say, like, well, writers often do X, Y, Z, and this is why it's not good. And I'm sitting back going, oh my God, I do X, Y, Z. And I think I'm in the process currently of figuring out what the flaws in my current writing process are that are causing my stories to come out as very surface level, very superficial, very jumpy, and not having the punch and the meaning that I want them to have. And I think it's important to note that who I want to be as a writer, as an author, I want to write stories that mean something. I want to write stories where, you know, the readers sit back and they think about their own lives, the lives of others, society, questions. Just, I want readers to take away something from my stories more than just, oh, that was a good book. Like, I liked that. That was fun. And there's authors out there who write fun stories, and that's it. That's what they do, and it's great, and I love that. I read those books. That's just not the kind of author that I'd like to be. But unfortunately, I have not had any formal training when it comes to writing. I've taken a class in high school. I've watched a few master classes. And you know, I've tried to read craft books and I've tried to kind of grow, but I don't have any formal training, so I'm figuring this out as I go along, and I'm bound to make mistakes. But I think instead of pounding out as many books as I possibly can, I need to stop and I need to take a step back and I need to start approaching my stories with a little bit more intention. And that is why I am not continuing with Camp Nano this year. I know there's only 2 days left, but I don't want to write 15,000 more words that sound really beautiful but don't have any meaning behind them. So I'm stopping. I'm stopping where I am. I'm thoroughly enjoying this Story Genius book. I really am, and it's making me question a lot, and it's making me think, and it's making me question if my manuscript for All That's Forgotten is even good. Despite how many times my editor says that she loves it and she thinks it's great, I'm sitting back thinking, wait a second, is it good? Or I don't know. Yeah, I think I need to put a little pause on writing right now, and I need to do some work, like some actual work. I need to learn, I need to grow, I need to practice before I start to put any more words on the page, because the feeling of writing 10,000 words but knowing that they're not good is so harrowing. It's like, you know, you feel like you've wasted time, and then you read it back and you're like, I'm not even good, I'm not even a good writer, and that's soul crushing. I don't want to do that anymore. I want to be able to write stories that have meaning from the beginning and characters that readers fall in love with, and I want to be able to introduce my flowery writing, you know, with stories with integrity, and I just, right now, I'm not at that point. So that is why I'm stopping. But all that being said, I made an offhanded joke about how much I love pirates. You guys know that. If you've been here from the beginning, you know, like, my guilty pleasure is pirates. I love pirates. Oh, I should show you something. When I was little, my brother and his wife threw me a pirate party. They like planned an entire pirate party for me because I was so obsessed with pirates, and my brother just got me this for Christmas. And it's freaking hilarious, and you guys are gonna die. That's me dressed up as a pirate, and it says Peg Leg Kate at the bottom. So that's how much I love pirates, and I've always been really intrigued by the idea of pirates, and obviously Pirates of the Caribbean is like my favorite movie of all time. And I was like, well, I should just write a pirate book, you know? Like, I'm doing this genre project, which I'm still so passionate about, and I'm continuing to pursue because I think that that's a series on this channel that really is pushing me and helping me to grow as a writer. I think it's helping more than it's hurting, so we're gonna keep doing that. And I've been thinking, God, fantasy is gonna come along, and I know I have a ton of fantasy writers who watch me, and I'm nervous for that. I'm going to attempt to write like a high fantasy adventure story, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna write a pirate story. And it was kind of a joke, but now all of a sudden it's not a joke. And I have been, you know, reading through this book, Story Genius, and a couple other craft books, and I'm like really looking for ways to make this story have depth and meaning. And I'm having the best time. This is actually the most prep that I've done for any given novel that I've started in quite some time. I'm actually putting in the work ahead of time, and I'm not hating it. I'm not feeling like it's hindering me. And she's making a couple really great points in this book that are just, you know, opening my eyes, and I don't know. I'm going to take a hot minute to reevaluate my process as a writer and just see what I can do to keep growing and improving, because I love writing so much. I really do, but lately I haven't. Lately, the thought of writing has made me so sad. It's made me discouraged. It's made me frustrated and angry, and I don't love that. I don't want that. I don't want to turn something that I love doing so much into a chore. So that's what we're doing. Camp Nano is no more. I think I'm still gonna live stream. That's what's up. I do want to say a massive thank you to everyone in my Discord and everyone who follows me because truly I've never had a more supportive group of people who believe in me and want me to succeed and will push me when I need to be pushed, and I couldn't be more thankful. Like, truly, I never in a million years thought that when I started doing this whole YouTube thing and all of this, I never thought I'd have a group of friends who I've never met in real life, but I know that like they're there for me and I'm there for you guys, and that's such a cool relationship, and I'm so happy that we have that and we get to share that. And I want you to know that this is just the beginning. I'm gonna get better, and I know this is hard because none of you have actually even read anything that I've written, which is crazy to me that everyone here follows me and I could be the worst writer on planet Earth for all you know, but you still support me regardless, and I think that's so amazing. But I'm going to continue to grow. I'm gonna get even better. I'm going to find a system that works for me, and I'm going to write some really incredible New York Times bestselling books. And that's all. Thank you guys so much for watching. Yeah, this is a lot, but thank you for being here and for following this journey. If you enjoyed this video, then go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Please comment below and give me your 2 cents on this whole thing. I would love to hear some of your thoughts. Not necessarily on what I should do, because I'm quite resolved on what I'm going to do moving forward, but I would love to hear some kind words, you know? So please do comment and, you know, let me know your thoughts and feelings. And I guess I'll just see you in the next one. If you're not subscribed, then go ahead and do so, because I'm getting my shit together and you want to be a part of that, trust me. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic day. Now go write something.